I seen something where Eddie was hating on Dana White's Zuffa boxing, and I'm gonna keep speaking on it. But first, I see y'all hear the flux of rumors about PBC pay-per-views, Premier Boxing Champions to be exact. Let's speak on that. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I got a new microphone, so it was a pro's pick. So I had to make sure the first microphone I bought out, it didn't work with Android, so I couldn't use it. And I ended up getting the iPhone, so I got both, and I just don't use the iPhone like that yet, but especially for like using iMovies, I don't do that. But you getting used to it, bro. Got this iPhone, this microphone, so hopefully it goes well. But like I said, don't forget to get the Patreon. I'm about to upload some good stuff on there as of Friday. Before Sunday is over with, you should get a Norman Haney reaction video. A breakdown video on Patreon. You also should get some more health videos on there. We're gonna talk about I get into beetroot juice, and I get into the importance of zinc. So I get into those two things, man. Start off the gatekeeping series or whatever. So get the Patreon. It's free for 7 days. Try it out. Hit the link in the description. Free game Patreon. I do 7 videos, so y'all should be seeing the videos I missed last week and this week by Sunday or Monday. So, and that's the first Monday in October to be exact. So whenever I drop this video. So yeah, so PBC, you hear Roach and Lara could do a pay-per-view with Roach and Cruz and Lara and Genovic. You're hearing Rolly and Pacquiao. That was one of the worst kept secrets in boxing. That wasn't even a secret. It just made a lot of sense when the Barrios fight in Cell in January 2026. Also, you hearing Spence and Charlo. You assume that'll be pay-per-view. You got Fondor and Keith. That's gonna be pay-per-view. So, it's, Turkey said he ain't fuck with pay-per-view no more, and Top Rank don't have a home. They got stars, but that's for like minor league shit. So they really don't have a home yet. So I just don't really understand the love, or I guess you call it the love or the support for the current system. I just don't get it. And I understand a lot of y'all are newbies to boxing. But I don't understand the allegiance to something that doesn't benefit you. It's not benefiting you. And regardless, it's insanity what PBC is doing. It's just to the fact that, they're, did the same thing on HBO. Al Heyman, he fucked over HBO. Same thing with Viacom, Showtime. Messed over, and they're doing the same thing with Amazon. It's just the same approach. It's the same, rinky-dink, raggedy fights. The fighters, where the fans fund the fights, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We gonna stream it or we not gonna watch it. So where's the adjustment at? Where's the pivot at? You know what? Ain't no adjustment to pivot because allegedly Al Heyman ain't around. That song about the spinners? I'll be around. He ain't around. He ain't around no more. So, I hear, writers are saying, oh, and Eddie is hurting, hating, and this and that. Like, okay, y'all, like, how are y'all benefiting from this system? Nobody's benefiting. The fighters ain't getting better. They don't even like the system. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm doing Jerron in this video. Y'all know when y'all see it. Like, oh my God. Nothing, like, man, I swear to God, bro. It's always a surprise. But yeah. So you'll know when y'all see it, when y'all hear the video. But for the most part, I just don't see where it benefits the fans at. Where does it benefit you at when we go in and we talk about the system? Ain't none of these fights that I name is worthy of pay-per-view. Seriously, they should be worthy of watching it for free. You know what I'm saying? But they want to charge pay-per-view. They want to tax pay-per-view. They want to dial with that. And Turkey saying we done with pay-per-view. We doing a boxing game. Now they probably going to do a boxing game with EA and Undisputed, probably merging together. He's giving you everything that he wanted. So if he putting his money and his name behind No Diddy, behind Turkey Al Sheik, Why can't y'all get with it? You know, y'all know what he about. He gonna do it big. He gonna make good fights. You know what I'm saying? He don't want no Mickey Mouse fights. Okay. Why are y'all pledging allegiance to these old people who already been defunded by the networks? That's a fact. They've been defunded by the networks. So I don't really understand the allegiance that y'all continue to have to the networks, bro. Like where's the, I don't get it. Let's do something new. So yeah, like I was saying, like I don't see why, you know, everybody is just so happy with the status quo in boxing. That's one thing I don't understand. It's nothing to be happy about. You know, it's all going to shit. It's not the same thing. It's not the same as it used to be when it was good. And it has all the players in the game to be good. It has the potential, but you know, so Eddie Hearn was saying, you know, fighters are not going to fight for the Mickey Mouse belt, and Zuffa won't work, and I don't think it's going to work. That's what, it'll work because you don't even have no money to put on fights right now, especially when AJ lose, it's over with, you know? Especially when AJ lose, like he can't even make Boots fight in Vegas because ain't no money behind him nowhere else. So he don't have no money. De La Hoya don't have no money. Bob don't have no real network right now. And PBC is about to be on, you know, out of the game with no network when Prime get rid of them. So, like I said before, it ain't got no choice but to work. These fighters claim they don't want to fight for the belts that they fighting for right now. You know, what Keyshawn Davis said, I don't want to pay a sanction fee. What Vert said, I don't want to do a 10-pound rehydration clause. But Ryan said, the belts don't matter to me. What Tank behavior? The belts don't matter to me. Remember, the belts don't matter. Legacy don't matter. Everybody just want to get their coin. They just want to get their fetty. So nobody care about those. I don't think fighters you don't have no money to put no fights on. It is a wrap on Eddie Hearn and the rest of them dudes. They ain't gonna have, you know, the zone ain't gonna put up with that shit. Mark my words. Mark my words. The zone ain't gonna put up with that. So Eddie can hate all he wants to. All Turkey Al Sheik did was woo y'all in, see how y'all operate from the inside, and finesse y'all because how y'all treated Crawford. He's seen how y'all treated Crawford. And if you listen to a lot of Crawford interviews about the Spence fight, about you know, how he met Turkey, and every time he speaks of Turkey, he fucking something them, bro. These are like peanut butter to mouth, because mice don't like fucking cheese, despite the narrative, whoever created that. You know, he set the peanut butter. All they do, they took the peanut butter, nibbled all, kept eating the peanut butter. It was a trap and got stuck on a glue trap. My man saying that song, he said, I'm in the strip club with glue on the bottom of my shoe, nigga. That's how we do. That's exactly what happened, bro. They got greedy, bro. And it was all a trap. Now he pumped and dumped them, dog. Bob ain't had nothing to pump and dump. So it don't matter for Bob. He ain't had nothing to pump and dump. Because think about it. If Top Rank was such a lucrative, real quick, if Top Rank was such a lucrative a deal for people, right? ESPN told them you can leave anytime you want to. They had a whole year knowing that ESPN, and they probably had a longer time knowing that ESPN wouldn't renew their contract. And the contract expired a year plus later, and they still don't have a solid TV deal. They still don't have a solid TV deal. They still don't have a solid TV deal. So the old guard is done. Oh, my little thing came off my mic. The old guard is done in boxing, bro. They done. Turkey gave them their severance package. That was a blessing. Turkey blessing all the trap niggas. It's a wrap. So Eddie can hope and wish he broke. He don't have nothing behind him no more. Damn near every fighter he promoted was a clown. They was a parody fighter. They was a goofy ass nigga or something, like the goofy ass fighter that wasn't really what they said he was. You know, satire ass fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like none of these fighters was no real gorillas, no real killers, no real cat pillars. You He said you couldn't be with the underground killers, cat pillars, and Mac Millers. What'd he say? East Coast body ears, West Coast cat pillars. He was dealing with Jake Paul's way before Jake Paul. He had Disney fighters. Anthony Joshua was a big ass dude, right? That they was like, man, we got to find a sport for you. He wasn't built to be in those sports. He ain't got the heart to be in. He was, meant to push a broom or meant to do pedicures and manicures. You know what I'm saying? Or meant to be a bodybuilder or something. That's what he should have been as a bodybuilder. He probably ain't got the balls to be a bodybuilder. He ain't got that dog. He ain't got that dog in him. This nigga was meant to be a personal trainer at LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? Smashing all the wives and shit. That was his trajectory, man. But it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop video. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Patreon, X, Kick, Facebook. Everything inside the link tree is the first link in the description. Peace.